Hello everyone, welcome back to Edumania. So in this lecture we are going to see integration by part. That is very important topic in the integration tutorial. So in this lecture we will see what is the integration by parts, what is their formula, how to implement, and what is the condition to use this method. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So this is integration by parts, or it is also known as integral of product of the function. Means basically it is defined by their name. In the function, when you have two function and both the function are in multiplication, then we use method of integration by parts. So what is the formula of that? The formula of method of integration is that u into v dx. U is another function, v into another function. This equal to u integration of v dx minus integral of du by dx into integral v dx. Now how to remember this? So suppose this is your first function, as I have written here, u is the first function, v is the second function. So to remember this formula is that method of integration equal to first function integral of second minus integral of differentiation of first into integral of second function dx. This is the u, this is the integral of dx minus integral of differentiation of the first function into integral of the second function. This dx is for this integration and this dx is for the whole integration. So this is the basic formula of method of integration. So we see one example that will help you to understand. The question is that, like, you have to find the integration of x cos 3x dx. So we have to find the integration of this question. So what we do, we will assume this is the first function, this is the second function, and how you can justify and choose what is the first function, second function, we will see in the upcoming few minutes. So now suppose this is a first function, this is a second function. So now what I say, first function into integral of second function means integral of cos 3x dx minus integral of differentiation of first function. First function is x, so it is x. Integration of differentiation of first function into integral of second function means cos 3x dx, and lastly we will write dx. Alright. Now x, integration of cos 3x is sin 3x divided by 3 minus integral differentiation of x with respect to x is 1 into cos 3x, it becomes sin 3x divided by 3 because the integration of cos 3x is sin 3x dx. Now it becomes x into sin 3x by 3 minus 1 by 3, we will take it out, we have left with sin integration of sin 3x dx. Now it becomes x sin 3x by 3 minus 1 by 3, integration of sin 3x becomes minus cos 3x divided by 3 plus c. So final answer becomes x sin 3x by 3 minus minus plus cos 3x by 9 plus c, where c is the constant of integration. So this is the answer of this question. So I hope this is clear now how to implement method of integration by parts. So this is the formula, how to remember, first function into integration of second minus integral of differentiation of first into integral of second dx. So this is the basic formula, and this is one example that will help you to understand how to implement this. Now we will see when we use this method, that is the integration by parts. So the first point is integration of function of the form u into v. U into v means first function into the second function, means product of two function, may be calculated using integration by parts. When we have the two functions in the multiplication, then we use, or maybe method of integration may be applied to solve that question. If the two functions are different, the first condition should be both the functions should be the different, and both the functions not connected by their derivatives, means when we take the derivative of both of them we will not get the same function. So when we fulfill these two conditions, we will apply the integration by parts. Apart from this, if u and v are connected by their derivatives, means when we take the derivative of both the functions, then we get the same function. Then in that case we will use first method of substitution, and then if needed then we use integration by parts, but most of the cases when we apply the method of substitution, that time we will get our answer. Now third point is that some functions are such that they are not the product of two functions, but their integral are found. Means some functions are such that they are not the product of two functions. When we see a question, you will not just directly these questions is in the form of product of two functions, but their integrals are. When we take the integral of the function, that will be the product of two functions. In that case, we will solve that question by using integration by parts by taking one as the second function. Now we see logarithmic function, inverse trigonometric function. When we get the question, you have to find the integration of logarithmic function. Like suppose you have to find the integration of log x. There is not another method to solve this function as a doing the other method. Only the one way to solve the logarithmic function is that integration by parts. So what we do basically, we will take one as another function, means the second function. Like we have to find the inverse trigonometric function sin inverse x dx. In this case we will assume 1 as a second function or the another function, means here is the u, that will be this function becomes u and this 1 becomes v. U means first function, v means second function. So when we get the logarithmic function, inverse trigonometric function, in this case you will use 1 as a second function. Now we will see how to take u and v, means you have given two functions, how you judge which one is the first function and which one is the second function. You can't choose randomly to those functions which one is the u and which one is the v. So you have to keep this thing in mind, that is very important. If u and v are two different functions and take that function as a u means the first function which comes in the word first. This is the word I late. Now I hope all of you know about this, may or may not be, but now I will explain this. I late means it is a word to understand and remember the method to remember which function you will take the first function. I means inverse trigonometric function, L stands for logarithmic function, A stands for algebraic function, T trigonometric function, E exponential function. So this is the basic word. Which word comes firstly, that will be your first function. Like you have two functions like trigonometric function and the exponential function. There are two types of function you have. So which function you will take first function and which one you can take as a second function. So trigonometric, and in this word you can see that trigonometric function comes first because we will go from this side. Trigonometric function you will get first, so trigonometric function becomes first function and exponential function becomes the second function. So this is the word to remember how to choose your first function and the second function. Now there is some special case. If both the function are algebraic function, means if you are getting a question having two functions and the both function are different and their derivative is not connected by each other, but the both function have the same family, that is algebraic function. In that case you will take u, means the first function whose differentiation is simpler. This is very important point. You will get many times the same function. Like example, you will get this and this. In this case you can see that this function having easy differentiation. So this function you will take u and this becomes v, means you can find the differentiation of both of them, but this is much more easier to find the differentiation with respect to this. So this function becomes u. Now if both the functions are trigonometric function, in this case what you use, you will take v, means second function. You will take second function whose integral is simpler, means which function having the integration is simpler, you will get that function as a second function. Like here you will have sec square x dx. You can write this sec x into sec square x dx. You know the integration of sec square is 10x. So this is much more simpler than this. So this function becomes your second function and this is your first function. I hope it is clear now. If you have any doubt, I will solve you in the next lecture, because in the next lecture we will see some questions on integration by parts. So I hope this is clear now. Now you can see that. Let me adjust the camera, that will show completely. So this is the how to take u and v. This is clear, I hope you all know. This is the integration by parts when you use integration power. This is the whole chart I have explained. And the first page we have seen integration by part basic formula. How to remember: first function integration of second minus integral of differentiation of first function into integral of second function dx. So we have solved a question on that will help you to understand. So I hope this lecture is informative for you, and if you think this video is informative for you, please like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.